Hey YouTube, I'm back. It's me, Joe, and I'm bringing back another reaction. This week, thank the Holy Lord, I'm going to slow down and stop doing all the crazy stuff for just this week, and then I'll go back to all your crazy videos. You know what? I'm not going to think about it. I am not going to think about it. I'm not going to think about anything bad. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go, let's go meet the Bronies. Why am I doing this? Because a couple of friends of mine at school have been asking me, well, what the heck do you mean by a brony? What does a brony mean? What do you do? What do you react to? You know what? I'm just sick of answering all these questions to especially a few people. I'm not going to say any names, you guys. But I'm going to react to something called Let's Go Meet the Bronies. It's pretty much, from what it seems like, a documentary about us. So, I hope this answers all your questions. I'm going to be reacting to it, so here we go. Let's go meet us Bronies. Following poses by documentary Brony. Pony University. I went there. Derpy! They're funny guys.
For one to fully comprehend this pony fascination, let me first sum up the previous of pony generations. Generation 1 appeared on TV in the 80s. It was made to sell toys. Plots were hardly very weighty. And Generation 2, I do not mean to grouse and gripe, but these characters fell right into the girly stereotypes. And Generation 3 is just too awful and too tragic. So let's jump to number 4, where friendship is magic. All of the characters compelling and the stellar storytelling and the lovely animation brought about great dedication. This is where we meet the Bronies, for they like My Little Pony. Yes, the bros enjoy the ponies, so let's go and meet the Bronies.
This is a pretty good beat. And here we go.
Though the growth in pony fandom might simply seem absurd, true fans adore the show while others gallop to the herd. For hipster bronies, watching Paso ponies has appeal. Though first it seems ironic, soon enough it's very real. For moderates, the start was humble, finding it through hype. When the bronies made their favorite forums and websites. And though first a little skeptical, these moderates inquired. And once they finally saw the show, their love for it caught fire. The core of the meetups and conventions that you see are the social groups that come to BronyCon and ever free. Yes, the moderates and hipsters are the big groups of the Bronies. They're the dudes that are the bulk of all the men who like the ponies.
Pretty much describes us. Well, my group anyway. Moderates. Oh, yes! Thunder Pony. Oh boy. This must be who I think it is. The artists.
Creative Bronies are the final bunch you need to know, making music, art, and stories all inspired by the show. While counting down the days from Season 1 to Season 2, the musicians wrote funky little songs like Pinky's Brew. The Pony Generators churn out many new OCs, and the artists put their art on Tumblr blogs for all to see. The writers pair their favorites, voicing charming little quips, and although they face some critics, they will go down with their ships. Their talent is their glory, ever growing, never stopping, from the music to the stories and the artwork and the clothing.
No! Don't ask!
But let's steer away from that one and get right back to the ponies, for creatives are the final bunch in the wacky world of Bronies. Creatives and moderates, and lastly, hipster Bronies.
That sums us up.
Quite proud to watch the show. My Little Pony.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Forgetting some pony? It seems your little lessons left the fairer sex neglected.
Hey,
when girls like little ponies, that's very much expected.
Even so, you can't ignore these fillies' contributions. We're involved in brony culture, and we demand our inclusion. We attend all the conventions, create art and music too, discuss the show, talk on forums, everything that these dudes do. No, we're not bros, but we're bronies. Though some prefer Pegasisters.
No hate to the Pegasisters.
And we
no
also
hate.
Are creatives, moderates, and even hipsters.
Well, there you have it. All the Bronies. Any pony ever.
Discord! What the
now,
are
if
you
it's all
doing?
the same to you, class dismissed.
Well, that's the end. I hope that answered a few of your questions about us bronies. If you want the full thing without my reaction to it, there's a link down in the description. Go to it. I'll give. And if anyone else at my school wants any more questions answered about our culture, just come talk to me. But yep. And if you're looking for music, I would recommend The Living Tombstone. Or who else? Well, The Living Tombstone is really the only good guy I know that makes really good music. I mean, Discord, hello! Best song ever. But yeah, that pretty much sets us bronies up to the highest degree possible. We do a lot of stuff, and people call us feminine. Look back at my other videos. Does anything there say girly or gay or... No hate on anybody on this. No hate to anybody. In fact, the show teaches love and tolerance, so we hate no one here. So yes, bronies. Let me give you the age range of bronies. Like, let's take 13 to... Who's the oldest guy I've ever met? I don't know the age limit. It's from 13 and it just grows. There's probably an 80-year-old somewhere up there. But yep, that sums us up. We're bronies. We like the show, and if you don't like us, well then, there's always moving. So, if you got any more questions, just feel free to ask both to me in person or down in the comments. So just give me a call. I will be here. I'm Joe. You know who I am. I know who you are. I will see you all later next week. Oh, by the way, announcements. You know what? I'm going to do this just because there's a nice guy who left me a comment back in my last video for Little Miss Rarity to do part 3. The part 3 redubbed. I might do that, or I might do Molestia. The sad thing about being me is when you start something, you just want to get it done. That's what I am. I'm a can-do attitude, and it sucks sometimes. So, I'm Joe. You know who I am. I know who you are. Talk to you later, YouTube. Alright, let's get over.